Hello, hello. We are back with Terra Nullius, episode 30, going into part 2 here. So, yeah, you guys survive the night. That happens. Good job. I'm proud of you.
Guys, know what Ari and Miggy are making this episode? 30, flirty, and thriving!
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
But yeah, so you guys want to just like keep going? Keep
Do I do the
traveling?
roll for the, or do I, because it was a crit fail, do I have to wait another day?
Oh, no, go ahead. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, for Akashi.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna.
Oh yeah.
What day is it now? How many? We've gone through like 3 days.
December 28th.
Yeah, it's
Okay. Got it.
Better.
Yeah, that's much better. So this was towards. We should talk after the session and talk about what's going on here. But yeah, I think he's making some progress towards it for sure, and I probably will have a piece of information to let you know. So, okay. So, you guys keep going down the river. So, you guys looking for villages?
We're looking for another village.
Yeah. Do you want to make a survival check for me, Ari, to see if you can like find one?
Like for like footprints and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sort of stuff.
Sure.
What you're looking for?
14.
Yeah, I think it's you have scouted the area rather well, but I think you find signs of a village, and when you get there, like in the beginning of the day, it's destroyed. Like it's burned to the ground. It's like this swamp stilt village that's just gone, and you're not sure.
All right, time to loot the village, guys. Let's see.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, actually, before we go into the village, I do want to use my awareness to see if I sense any undead.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, there are definitely undead within a mile.
I
Oh,
would like
crap.
to do a similar thing with, let me figure out exactly what it is.
But given that these hexes are 30 miles across, it's not saying. I guess
no,
it is
I
saying
mean,
a bit.
no, not that.
I mean, that's saying a lot that
It is
they're
saying a lot,
only
yeah.
a mile away. They're
That's what I
probably in
meant
the
to say.
village.
Yeah. Yeah, they were
Does
most
yours-
likely the people who destroyed it.
Does yours specifically, is it just undead?
No, it's a bunch of stuff.
Is it like, okay, so it's like Celestial Fiend, undead,
yeah,
anything
here
affected by
let me.
I'm just making sure because I have something like basically the same
Yeah.
thing. I just wanna
Yeah,
make
let's
sure
see
I'm
if
not
it
doing-
overlaps at all, or if there's ones that one finds and the other doesn't.
So mine is aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fays, fiends, and undead.
So does that mean that I have to say yes? Like there are some of those things within a mile, or do I tell you which
It
ones?
says, for 1 minute per spell slot you extend, you can sense whether the following types of creatures are present within 1 mile of you. So yes,
Okay.
you have to say yes, but it doesn't reveal the creature's location or number.
Right, so I have to say that
Yes.
which types are here. So undead for sure. What are the other ones?
Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Yeah, I think you sense undead and aberrations within a mile. So
Okay, I'm like, that's different.
yeah.
I'm like,
Also, elementals. You said.
No elementals.
yeah. So aberrations. I'm trying to remember what they're. They're like a beholder is an aberration.
Beholder's an aberration. Many of the things you found in the flesh caves are aberrations.
Great.
Awesome, wonderful. I'm like, all right, guys. Do we want to? I mean, it doesn't like. So we could tell that like the village is completely destroyed just by.
Yeah, and honestly, like it's kind of eerie what the lack of bodies.
Well, right, because we're assuming they're all undead now.
Right.
Should we just move on? Or should we try to loot the town? Look for clues or something. I mean, actually, I kind of want to look for arrows to see if there's.
Oh yeah.
If nothing else, we can see if there's any literature in there that could maybe direct us in some way.
Okay, well, let's just be careful. Can I cast Pass Without Trace on all of us? To be stealthy through the.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay, so I'm also going to be using my Divine Sense.
Mm-hmm. Are there any types that... What are the types that your dice?
Hold on, let me see the difference between
I think Divine Sense has a much shorter range, and
it's like 60.
Well, it does, but see, that means that I'll know if there's anything close.
That's true. Yeah.
But I'm actually looking at Detect Good and Evil because it lasts a lot longer. Okay. Oh, that's within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Divine Sense is within 50 or 60 feet.
60. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait till we're in the town to do them.
Yeah. Okay. And if you do
Everybody go ahead and roll stealth checks.
Yeah, go ahead.
23. You get plus 10.
22.
26.
Wow, that's one of the highest stealth rolls Rye's ever gotten.
Probably, yeah.
But disadvantage.
16 still. It's still a 16.
Yeah.
That's not bad. And then Miggy needs to roll in too.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's pass it. Well, no, even if it canceled it.
Yeah.
out.
So you guys make your way stealthily into the wrecked town. And Ari, are you gonna look for arrows? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I just want to do an investigation check all around to see what I can find. But if I can find arrows, that's like my goal. But...
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and do that then.
Okay.
All right, Mingy got a 19 altogether. So.
Okay, investigation 15.
Yeah, I think you find here. You find 3 arrows.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll take it.
And they're kind of like
0.
They're scattered as if they were shot and like missed and then just like landed on the ground in good enough condition to fire again. Yeah, so honestly, that's like most of what you find. Like there's still food and stuff. Like you could take some rations if you wanted to. There's still like various food items. But I mean the
town basically empty?
Yeah, the village is pretty empty. It's not that they looted it, it's that you're not sure that they had anything to loot that much either. Like it's just normal village goods, right? Like anything that like food and like fishing tools. It's like a swamp village. That's basically the extent of it, right? Pottery, that sort of stuff.
There's no scrolls or literature or anything written down.
Not really.
No? Okay.
I get the feeling that the Genasi are not much of a literature kind of a culture.
I mean, yeah, like Mesoamerican culture, they did a lot of iconography, but they didn't really have like parchment writing as a
They're more of a verbal.
Yeah, they had a very developed oral culture.
Raya brings the common language to the entire continent.
Sounds good.
I mean, yeah, if I don't find anything else,
yeah,
I'm like...
and Darius, your sense doesn't go off for any of the things either while you're in there, so it doesn't seem like they're in the town at all.
We just need to keep moving.
Oh, yeah. The other things that I can detect outside of what she can are elementals.
Yeah, no elementals within 60 feet or whatever. Yeah.
No, I thought hers could detect elementals, couldn't it?
I think.
No.
Oh, I thought you mentioned elementals.
Divine Sense only does fiends, celestials, and undead. I double checked it. Unless yours is different than
mine says sense anything affected by the hollow spell or celestial fiend and undead.
Yeah. So no elemental.
And hollow elementals are affected by hollow.
No.
It's anything like currently I think it's just saying anything that is currently affected by the hollow spell.
Yeah, so it is you do it on a area is what you do the hollow spell on.
Okay, so if something is being affected by the hollow spell.
Yeah, and so for the hollow spell, I think maybe this is why you got it mixed up. Celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead can't enter the area.
Yeah, I see that now.
Yeah, so it wards them off, but yeah, I mean, no one's cast the hollow spell, which is very evident by the fact that, you know, a bunch of these guys probably got made into undead, so. Yeah, so that happens. You guys want to just keep moving?
Yeah.
Probably best.
I mean, I don't want to fight a bunch of undead, so.
Yeah. Who does? Okay, cool. Darius, do you want to make another roll for making the thing? Because, you know, it goes to the night, and then you guys camp, and then move out the next day.
I want to do more Darius reading.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
and
rolls you guys want to make?
I want to do the
Double
attempt to be better.
Sure.
Probably not. He's not very focused today.
No, yeah, I think nothing from Darius.
I'm not engaging today.
Nothing for any. Darius is distracted entirely today.
Distracted. What are you so distracted about, Darius? Please tell us.
Yeah,
I know exactly what Darius is distracted about. I'm not sure if he's gonna reveal it.
Okay, yeah. So Raya, you can tell. I think that Darius is distracted.
Yeah.
Darius, we're just gonna go to sleep. This is nothing. We'll work on it again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Where did we sleep for the night?
Well, you're still in a swamp, so
I'll
are you
probably
gonna
keep
make
my eye
a
on the
survival check?
bush tonight a little bit better.
Yeah.
All right, I'll make another survival roll. Nikki, help me.
Yeah, he will do so.
18.
Yep. So you find another good dry spot to camp. I mean, so basically, right, you're in like this is the Amazon River, and you're in like swampy regions like surrounding the Amazon River. Who knows if that's actually what the Amazon River is like? This is a different Amazon River, you know. This is
Terra Nullius.
This is Thray's version of the Amazon River. So yeah, that happens. The night passes uneventfully. But I think maybe what happens is I think Miggy maybe comes over to Raya, and what's Raya doing? This is like after Ari and him have trained and stuff.
Do I have a book at this point? Because I'd probably just be kind of like reading. If I guess I would have a book since Darius was kind of uninterested in learning how to read today.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you have any like book on you though.
Because I mean, I know Mickey had his like library of books that he had.
Right. Last time I checked, it didn't seem like any of you had brought those though.
Well, because I would have had something for teaching Darius how to read. That's my big thing. It's like I would have definitely kept something. Okay. Well, okay. You know what? Readable. Maybe what maybe you have is maybe Mickey brought along that survival text or whatever, like that nature text that he was reading. And that's probably the only book that you guys have, but like yeah, you're probably using it to just perusing it since yeah sure Darius wasn't interested today. I mean, Raya, do you want to make a nature check just to see like if you learn anything useful? Yeah, I think you find like one type of berry that would be poisonous if you ate. You like it's firmly in your memory that if you ever see this berry, don't eat it. I will make note of it in my notes. It may come in handy later. It may indeed. Yeah, so Miggy just kind of like comes over and sits on the log next to you. I just kind of like show him, I'm like, we can't eat this berry. Yes. Yeah, you're right. Good to know.
Oh. I would like... to...
Great conversation, all right? Yeah, that's it. Go ahead, Jordan. What's up?
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
Were there many like floral plants nearby or anything?
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think like while Darius is distracted, he wants to, and like while he's kind of like thinking and processing, he wants to see if he can find the flower that the caretaker mentioned. That was his favorite.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Make a nature check, Darius.
Because Darius is just adamant at nature checks with a staggering -1.
Oh wow, he's so good.
You are though, so you definitely find it, Darius. And I don't remember offhand what the flower was, but you find it. And it's like growing in like I mean, it's honestly kind of beautiful because like the swamp is dingy and gross, but you just find this like one little flower that's just kind of like like an oasis of beauty in a land of muck.
When Darius sees it, he just kind of mutters to himself, "That must be what he was talking about." And he goes over and picks the flower and just kind of stares at it for a moment and puts it in his pack.
So, Darius, as you stare at it, I think something deeper than just a physical something is happening here. Would you want to make a wisdom save for me?
Ooh, and I get to add my aura of protection. So I get to add my charisma modifier, so that whatever this is, +4.
Mm-hmm.
And am I also proficient? No.
No, I think you're proficient in charisma saves. Yeah.
So you said it was wisdom?
Yeah.
So this +4.
So Darius, what happens is nothing bad happens to you, but you get this like weird flash of like a image in your head. It's almost as if the caretaker is in front of you and you just hear like one word. It's like this like flash of like image where he's just like suddenly like overlaid on top of everything else. Like as if like you close your eyes after you get blinded by a light and you can just see it burned in your retinas. It's like that. And so Darius like even maybe just probably closes his eyes, but you can still see the burned image of the caretaker just like staring at him. And the flame on his head is like going, and the caretaker just says one word to you, or maybe not one word, but like a phrase. He says, "Find more."
Oh.
And then he disappears, and that image and that word is burned into your brain.
And so is this like as he's picking it, or when he finds it?
When you, as you're picking it, yeah, it's like when you touch it and like you smell the fragrance.
Darius just kind of stops for a second and he just stares at it shocked, and he just stares at the flower. And then he like defiantly but gently like closes his hand and kind of just looks up and puts it in his pack.
Yeah, sure.
For you, friend.
And I think we get a flashback image to when you guys were leaving the temple. And we see one of these flowers just kind of like inconspicuously off to the side, like near the temple, that you guys just didn't notice as you guys left. Yeah, and we just get a cut back. And we see Raya and Mickey just like sitting on the log. And Mickey looks over at Raya and he says, "How are you doing, Raya? I know we haven't really had a chance to talk since we started this craziness, but just wanted to check in. How are you doing?"
I'm fine.
You're fine? That's it?
Miggy, what do you want me to say?
Well,
I came over here. I
Raya,
had to
listen.
kill my the person that I love the most in this world, give him up and become something that I never wanted to become. I don't know what's going to happen to me. Might end up having to become the god of death. I'm now responsible to figure out how to find the god of death, or become. I'm really unclear on what I'm actually supposed to do. In a land where there's these snake people who all want to kill us, and we're looking for one certain specialty tribe of Genasi who might know what they're talking about.
Is that it?
I mean, there's a lot more, probably, if you want me to continue.
You know, I've known a lot of nobles in my time, and you're not like any of them. Let's just say that. Usually when a noble says they're fine, they leave it at that, and we all know that they're not fine, but they don't usually vomit all of that out to the open. Raya, I realize that asking, how are you doing, probably isn't the most helpful of questions, but I don't know what else to do. I'm worried about you. You don't seem like yourself. Is there anything I can do?
I don't think so. I don't know if I'm ever going to be myself again.
Do you want to look at this book some more? I could probably...
No, it's fine. I'll just take it back tomorrow for teaching Darius. I don't think I'm going to really get anything else out of it tonight.
Okay. All right. And he seems like he wants to say something more, but like he just doesn't know where to even start. And so I guess he just kind of nods and grabs the book and just like good night, Raya.
Good night.
Yeah. Yep. He just goes off by himself then. Yeah. Okay, cool. So you guys head out in the morning. It's the 29th. 29th of December. There are 31 days in December, right? Yeah. Okay. And then let's see. Anything happens? Nope. It's a rather uneventful day, but I think you can make another roll, Ari, if you want to try to find a village, if that's what you're still looking for.
Okay. Are we in jungle yet, or are we still in swamp?
You are still in the swamp.
Ugh, I want to be in the jungle.
Well, you could not follow the river, I guess.
I know, but it just seems like the most logical thing to do because it's fresh water, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you can't find any signs of a village.
That's the next day?
Yep. Yeah, you want to go ahead and make a roll for Akashi?
I can.
Man, we're blowing through so many days this session.
Mm-hmm.
We are.
Yeah. That's what I was figuring. Yeah, you can go and make the roll, Darius, or Jordan, if you want, for Akashi. I can't hear you if you're saying something.
Debating if I should do Arcana or Nature this time.
Well, you made a breakthrough in Arcana last time. That might...
Do you think I should focus on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Okay, well, the breakthrough didn't lead very anywhere, but...
For now.
Yeah, for now. Okay, cool. So, another day of travel passes. Any other camp rolls you guys want to make?
Trying again with Darius.
Okay.
Darius trying again with his hands.
Yep.
We get somewhere tonight.
Yeah, there you go.
A little more focus.
Yep, 2 more days. And there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have. I mean, I don't know how fast this would go, like realistically. But I mean, Darius is supposed to be good at this, so sure. I think Toadie's is done.
Oh, that was awesome. Sweet.
Because like I don't imagine they're like terribly detailed. They're just detailed enough that it like you don't have the time to like intricately carve each of these. So
or the tools, I'd imagine.
Or the tools, yeah.
Right.
It's a rough sketch rather than a detailed painting.
And then can I also roll nature for
Oh yeah, you want to try find another flower?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Because I assume like on the way I've been.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, yeah, you don't find any.
Say, does Darius fill any of us in on this thing?
I think Darius like probably mentions along the way, if any of you happen to see a flower like this, and he pulls it out, and shows everybody, let me know.
Well, I would have kept an eye out then if that was the case.
Yeah, would I be able to like see, like roll an Arcana check to see if there's anything like special about this flower?
Yeah, sure.
That it's like, if it's used in like any magic thing, meh.
Nah, you know, I'm familiar with it.
Okay, can I roll nature to see if I found any?
Well, so seeing as that Darius would be the one who would know what this is more than anyone, I think at any time you guys are helping him look, you guys could give him advantage, but I don't think you could make the roll yourself because
I
think that would make the most sense.
Kind of what I figured.
Yeah. But yeah, even with advantage, it doesn't do anything more. So yeah, so the day passes. Ari and Mickey train some more, talk some more, kiss some more, and just accept it.
No, I have accepted it. I'm great. It makes me cringe every single time you guys are just like, and they make out. And I'm like, why does it always have to be that? Like, I don't.
You're the one who said bow chicka bow wow when Samuel's token came on the screen. Come on.
He makes a good point.
Okay. All right. Touche.
I was gonna say for the following day, can I help Ari with the searching for villages? Because I feel like she's like, we haven't been finding anything. Could you use a hand or? Because I mean, I want to find villages.
Yeah, and I feel like
I still have stuff for the night before.
That's fine. I feel like Toity has been kind of distracted the last couple of days, right? So maybe it's just now that you even thought to ask about this.
I feel like everybody's just kind of in their own heads.
They're in our own heads doing their own thing. Yeah.
Like Toity's like, I need something to get to set my mind straight.
Okay, Emily, you had something.
Yeah. So right before we're going to bed, when I won't be having to use any more spells for the day, I'd like to cast Sending to Cebu.
So on December 29th?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
And I'm just going to say, are you attending the gala this year?
Hello, strange voice in my head.
Yeah, I think you just hear back because this is the thing. You've sent him a message before, and he was like, "Who are you?" And so he gets a message again from the same person who he doesn't know, and so I think he says, "No, I am not. Why do you want to know? Who are you?" Do you know my family? I think is the last thing he says in that message. It's Emily's drafting a message face.
Yeah.
It's just so tense because we want to know what's gonna happen.
So I sent him a message back and I say, I'm an old friend of your family's that fell out of touch. I wanted to know if I would see you after so long.
Okay. I think he says, no, I apologize. I won't be going back to my family for some time. I apologize for not remembering you. If you're an old friend of my family's, I'm sure that I should know you.
Well, you don't remember.
Okay. Send him a message back. And I just say, we were just kids and weren't able to see each other much, so I understand. Are you traveling now?
So, yeah, I think he responds, and this is probably where we'll end our episode. He responds, yes, I'm on a long journey and I won't be back home for the foreseeable future. I'm trying to think how he would end that message, though. Again, apologies for not remembering you. And so we hear this in Raya's mind, right? As, like, you know, in your mind, like the sending spell, but then we start to shift the scene and we start hearing it as if it's coming from his actual voice, because it is, and we get the shot of Sabu.
Oh, what is he doing?
And he's standing on the deck of a ship, and we kind of zoom out and we see the ship is going across the ocean.
No.
And we see Sabu like say this, right? And then someone from the side says, Sabu, are you joining the card game or not? And Sabu turns and looks at Samuel.
Oh my god!
And kind of like smirks and says, yeah, of course, I'll be right there. And then he like steps over.
What?
And we just get the wide aerial shot of the ship going across the ocean.
Oh my gosh.
I have been sitting on that reveal for months now.
Oh man.
What?
Excellent. It was worth all my drafting of messages for the
totally
reveal.
Was. That's honestly, I was waiting the entire episode for that to happen. I was going to push the episode to keep going until we reached New Year's Eve if I had to get that final moment. So yeah. That's what's going on in Terra Nullius.
One time we end on time and don't go the extra hour.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. I mean, the thing is, like, we could have kept going, but you have to end at a cliffhanger like that. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yup. So let's go through goals, shall we? Toity, what's your goals, buddy?
I'm not sure. Like, did I complete my one goal?
Sorry, I'm opening your character sheet right now. I'm trying to find it.
Given what I messaged you earlier, did I complete that goal as much as I can?
Oh, I mean, so you didn't complete it. It's okay. Yes. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You did that thing. Yeah. So yeah, you did that, and then let's see. I mean, you're making your way to find Itakali's sister.
Yeah. We didn't really run into anyone, so I can't say I went for making myself a name on the main.
Yeah, you didn't work. No, yeah, you didn't work.
Because the only thing you mentioned that would even relate to that is something you already mentioned last time.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep, that's what I was thinking too. So, you're working towards one, and you completed a small goal as well. Okay, cool. So, you earned 1,100 XP today. Oh, I guess, wait a second. Nope. Because you were working towards the main goal like everybody else. So 1,450. Cool.
Okay, I have to read you that.
Yeah, 1,450. Raya Olafemi.
I believe I worked on all three of my goals. Or like, if we're saying like worked on or completed the orb one, if I complete
you
the
completed
one every
you
time,
completed that because you found out more of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I worked on the reading, and then my number 3 I worked on.
Yep. So you worked on 3 and completed 1 small one. So let's see. You get 1,800.
Excellent.
Kills. Our money.
I worked on 2 today, fulfill my contract with Lord Navarro, and train Mickey. I definitely didn't learn more about the Ursize.
You did not. Yes, that's true. But you also worked towards the party goal too, so.
Oh my gosh.
Like everybody, so.
Next session, I should level up. I'm so excited.
Yeah. You get 1050, Ari. And then Darius Death Knell.
Learn more about how someone becomes the god of death.
You are working towards that. The flowers are part of it.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
Yeah. That's the thing, because you guys got through the whole temple thing without learning anything about how someone becomes the god of death. I mean, I guess, okay, so you technically did. Raya learned how someone could become the god of death.
Yeah,
but that's not the thing you want to learn, so.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But
and she also didn't share it with anyone.
I was about to say, I don't think I've. Still, nobody knows about the fact that I talked to the orb.
Nope.
And all these.
Orbius knows.
Well, Darius knows too.
Yeah, Orbius knows.
I don't think Darius knows. Like,
well,
actual Darius?
Actual Darius was in there and then went out.
That's true. Okay, he knows at the very least that, like, there is a space in there that she can talk to. Yeah.
But he hasn't said anything to me about it.
It's true, yeah.
He just not
Yeah,
brought it up.
I considered a couple times through those days, like, there were conversations I was considering having with all 3 characters, but
this was literally just like a conversation session.
I mean, yeah. Like you guys were just traveling from one place to another, so yeah, there's a lot of cool character moments, I think.
Help Miggy become competent in battle.
You work towards it.
And learn more about the caretaker. Who was he?
Working towards that too, yeah.
Yay.
So you work towards all of the goals today.
Yay.
So
I really thought I wasn't going to get any of those.
You got 1,400.
Yeah, and that includes the particle?
Yeah. Let's look at Miggy, shall we? So the thing with Miggy is he tried to help Raya overcome her from her loss, but he got to a point where he couldn't make a roll towards it, or like actually, cause he just got cut off in the conversation. He's just like, I can't make this worse, so he just stopped. So he didn't actually get a chance to really work on it.
I was like, he can say more things, but he chose not.
He chose not to. Yeah, he couldn't find an opening in that conversation where he was just like, I just feel like it would make it worse if I just kept talking, so I'm just gonna stop. But he'll definitely try again for sure. He worked towards earning Ari's love, and he worked towards, well, I don't think he worked towards proving himself to the party, because I don't think he really did. Oh, no, I guess training is part of that. So.
He didn't have to roll for that.
That's true, he didn't. Yeah, so I think only earn Ari's love and the party goal for him. So. Yep.
He did earn that extra 400, though.
He did indeed. Yes. So he's pretty close already to leveling up again. Cool.
Going to say goals for next time, or are we gonna do that next session?
Yeah, we can talk about that quick. That makes sense.
I mean, we can wait if other people need to.
I need to think.
Yeah, and it's totally fine. Right? If you have ideas, then totally shoot them out right now, and that's totally fine. Yeah. If anyone has ideas for goals.
I need to figure out what I want to replace my completed goal with, and I'm not sure, to be honest.
I mean, honestly, you could keep that one and just keep completing it in different ways, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm going to change my Miggy goal to find more of the caretaker's flowers.
Got it. Yeah, for sure.
And then I'm going to keep the other 2 goals because, honestly, they're kind of all interlinked.
Yep. It's true. Learn more about how when someone becomes the god of death. Every step you take, you will learn more about this thing.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited because I was definitely planning on this being a pretty laid back, just kind of like, let's go with whatever kind of is happening and have some conversations about them things to get a good direction for what we're thinking of doing next. I think we have a pretty good idea now, and I have a pretty good idea of what will happen in the next several sessions because I have some clocks ticking down, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm excited. Are we on for next Thursday? What's going on next Thursday?
Good.
I should be good. I'm helping. I'm gonna help get stuff set up for a concert, but
Okay.
that shouldn't conflict at all. I'm hoping to be finished helping set up by the time
Okay, cool. Sounds good. I'm excited. I'll have to wait 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
2 weeks is just too long.
Too long.
2 weeks too long.
Like it's possible and it's okay when we can do like a one shot or something like in between Terra Nullius, but like not having anything at all was just torture.
I mean, that was our fault, Caleb.
No, it totally was our fault.
It was.
We just had to have significant others.
It's like we should just be single forever.
No, I like Brian.
Yeah, I know. I'm kidding.
I mean,
I was totally kidding.
I know.
I wouldn't.
But yeah, it turns out having a life conflicts with having another life. So
I was thinking about it though the other day. I was like, man, if we did a Valentine's Day episode, it'd just be like Sabu and Raya flashbacks, and then Miggy and Ari dates.
Well, that's the thing, right?
Did
like
a Valentine's episode with both of your significant others in the session, like playing with us.
Oh my
That'd be so fun.
It would.
Oh my god.
You know what? That would be really fun if it. Yeah.
Could Anna be Sabu?
Honestly, I think Anna would love to play Sabu. I think she would have a hoot with that.
And
That would be so great.
and then Ryan could be
Samuel.
Yeah. Honestly, Samuel looks a little bit like Ryan already.
I was thinking that when I saw the token.
I chose it on purpose.
I love it. So this needs to happen.
Oh, by the way,
it should happen on Valentine's Day in the game.
Yeah.
By the way, if anyone is curious as to what Sabu looks like, I have a token for him too.
Ooh.
And you can let me know, Emily, if you're just like, this doesn't look like him at all in my mind. That's totally fine. But I think this is the best token I've found for him so far. Okay. And of course, it's taking forever to load this, so give me a second.
One thing I am sad about is that Akashi has so much backstory that just...
Yeah. Just hasn't come up again.
One day when we do side stories, we'll go back to him.
Yes,
then.
exactly. I'm betting on that for sure.
Stuff is
so this is what it
happening.
looks like.
Interesting.
Okay. I'm not completely against it.
I couldn't find another because I know he's supposed to like look semi-handsome and like also have red skin, so that's all I knew about him.
He could be like an evil sorcerer or something in this one.
But he doesn't he have such a kind face?
No.
He does have a soft.
He has
gaze.
a soft gaze.
His eyes look like they could be evil. We'll see.
I didn't see it that way at all. If you find Emily, if you want to find a token, do it, and I can change it. Yeah, that works. Sounds good. Okie dokie, I think that's it from us here. Terra Nullius episode 30. What's really funny is like the huge climactic episode was episode 29, and episode 30 was just like, yeah, I guess we're gonna have a conversation in character a whole bunch of times. Yeah, which is fine. We had one combat, and it ended with the combatants running away, which makes total sense. So, yep. That's it from us here at Terra Nullius. And we'll see you next week with more of this craziness. I'm sure there will be plenty of interesting things happening with all of these characters next week. See ya.
Totes McGoats.